First thing in the morning when it's time to go to school.
Call the Weetabix.
Yeah!
A proper start is needed here.
So get some school fuel.
Make it Weetabix. We're not itchy tiny stuff.
Remember what we say, you make it neat.
Wheat, mate.
If you know what's good for you, you do.
Okay.
The
The
Weetabix.
If you know what's good for you.
Okay.
What's the one word you think of when you need to relax, or when you've been putting your back into things? To help ease away your everyday aches and pains, relax into a warm Radox bath with its unique blend of herbs and mineral salts. Secret of relaxation. Radox. There's no other word for it.
I wish I was in green old Whitley land, where beer is cool and hearts are warm. The girl I left behind, perhaps she's missing me as I'm missing her. The warmth, the fun, my friends, the games we used to play. But most of all, green old Whitley, most of all, I'm missing you. Someday I'm going back to the taste I know so well.
In TV Times this week, there are 20 BMX bikes to be won, a super stereo bargain, and see what's on and when on ITV and Channel 4.
This is Granada. Well, now from the National Motor Museum at Bewley, David Frost launches the Ultra Quiz.
Good evening. Right now, we're travelling at some speed and indeed in some style towards Bewley, Lord Montagu's stately home deep in the New Forest. And joining us there, my bodyguard and I, a reception committee 1,000 strong. And why the bodyguard? Well, it's not my body that he's guarding, but this particular piece of luggage, because it's the contents of this case that's concentrating the minds of those 1,000 competitors we're about to meet. What contents? A prize of £10,000 in cash, 1,000 £10 notes, a prize to be won outright by one person before the summer is over. Because starting here, starting now, this is Ultra Quiz 1984 with the biggest prize in British television. Oh, and there's one other vital ingredient, by the way. My old friend, Mr. William Rushton. He's going to be looking after the competitors, and particularly the losers. And even now, with characteristic efficiency and devotion, he's already addressing himself to the task in hand.
1, 2, 3. Forget it, we have computers to do this anyway. Something like a cue to actually make people feel really good. What brought you here? Greed or just the...
I think
a
greed.
day out?
Absolutely greed, yes, totally.
You realise there's only 10 grand for one person out of this enormous heap.
Absolutely right.
You're a pretty looking, you're visually exciting. Where have you come from?
From Leeds.
Leeds. That's quite a long way to come for 10 grand, a
well,
long
I thought
shot.
I'd have a spectacular birthday party, you see.
You've already spent it, have you?
Yes.
Great. Wagons! Oh!
It's a rich man's world.
Thank you, my good man. Here's the case. Have you got the keys? Excellent. Guard it with your very life.
Have a nice trip.
Welcome to Bewley, David. It's great to be here. Can't think of a better place or better weather either for launching Ultra Quiz. And we're looking forward to your participation in a great parade later on. So I'll give you a chance to go and get kitted up in the appropriate garb for that. And we'll see you later.
Good, fine.
See you then.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Britain's most travelled television personality. A man who's visited almost as many countries as his luggage. Your host for Ultra Quiz 1984, David Frost.
Good evening, and 1,000 welcomes. 1,000 welcomes to Ultra Quiz 84. That's a sort of cross between Mastermind and Around the World in 80 days. We're looking forward to 9 weeks that are going to be often tense and exciting and always unpredictable. In fact, ultra unpredictable. In fact, the only prediction I can make to you right now is that here in front of me, somewhere, is the ultimate winner of Ultra Quiz 84. Our instant treasure trove winner is here somewhere. And whatever happens by the end of the show today, the odds for you, if you still remain, will have improved dramatically. Hugely, in fact, from 1,000 to 1 right now to 30 to 1 at the end of the show today, because that's approximately the number of people who'll be going with us on the next leg to Deauville, Paris, and then, as the numbers diminish, on to America. So from 1,000 to 1 right now to 30 to 1. But which 30? Let's find out by turning immediately to the first game, because here behind me you'll see we've got 6 flagpoles. First of all, over here there's the Ultra Quiz flag. And then next here we've got the Union Jack. And next, the Stars and Stripes of the USA, all countries we're going to. Next, we turn to the tricolour of France. And then we go on to the flag of tropical Hawaii. We're going there too. We'll be down to about 10 by that stage. And then finally there, but still very tightly furled, is the flag of Belgium. And that leads us to our first question. So listen very carefully now. The flag of Belgium has 3 colours: yellow, red, and black. Or for those of you who are watching this on black and white sets, grey and grey and grey over there. And they're in the 3 circles there in front of you, all right? Now, this is the question that we want answered. When the flag of Belgium is properly unfurled, which colour of those 3 is closest to the flagpole? Yellow, black, or red? And while you're thinking, just have a listen to this. That beautiful sound was Mr. Rushton's klaxon. And that will sound, to start the 60 seconds, you have to decide which one to get into. Sound again at the end of the 60 seconds. If you're left not in any of the circles, you're out. So your indecision is final as well. And remember, in that 60 seconds, no rushing off over there and trying to call Belgium. Right. We're ready then. Here's the question. When the flag of Belgium is properly unfurled, which colour is closest to the flagpole? Yellow, black, or red? Klaxon. You have 60 seconds now, ladies and gentlemen. You're on the road to £10,000. 60 seconds from now. Yellow, black, or red? Yellow, black, or red? Which is it? There is no fourth circle for don't knows. Gentlemen over there, it's not possible to have one of your legs in two circles and your arms in another. We've tested that. So far, we are through to 30 seconds. 30 seconds to go as you make up your mind. 30 seconds to go. Now we're down to 18 seconds to go. 16 seconds to go. Hurry up and make up your mind, because when the klaxon sounds, unless you get right in a circle, please. Get right in a circle. If you're not in a circle, alas, you're out. We're coming up. 3, 2, 1, klaxon. I think we'll show mercy there. There were 5 people who leapt in there at the end there. Right, no more moving now. Stay where you are as we find out. And just to make sure that everything stays fair for all of you, right now to divide and rule, here comes William Rushton and his special team of sticklers for discipline. Here they are. William Rushton, ladies.
Start the panic now.
Which is it? Only one of these 3 groups is going to be with us in the next stage of this game on the road to £10,000. And which group is it? Black or red or yellow? Will you, Fiona, will you unfurl the flag of Belgium? Congratulations. I didn't know there were so many Belgian-born people in this country. It's fantastic. Well, winners, stay right where you are for the next stage. As for our losers, thank you for coming. Willie will take care of you.
On that third boss.
Well, we're all very sorry for the losers, but are you glad you're not on those coaches? They are indeed. 400 or 500 of them here, waiting to compete after the break. We'll count to find out how many. Very quickly in this commercial break, we'll do the counting. And then we'll come back, because somewhere here, in this black circle, is clearly the winner of Ultra Quiz 84.
McDonald's, a large soft drink and fries. Satisfy your appetite at a price that will surprise. That's the value at McDonald's. The big meal at McDonald's you'll enjoy.
Tradition tells of a Pils lager and of a silent messenger's timeless search, his quest, that lager, the lager of Lamont. For a strong Pils with a taste beyond time, smoothness beyond dreams. Seek out the lager of Lamont.
Welcome back to Ultra Quiz 84 with even more survivors than we thought. No less than 568 of you have gone through into the next round. Congratulations. Statistics would suggest it should have been 1,000 divided by 3, 333, so it shows you're twice as clever as anyone could have expected. As we come on to our all-star observation test. Now, this is a stars and cars parade. And we're going to ask all of you to watch it very closely, because then we've got some questions to put to you about what you've seen. So it's time for the entry of the gladiators.
Leading the Ultra Quiz Parade are the spectacular Spencerettes, 16 of the finest baton twirlers in the land. Following on, we have a 1907 Gobron Bouillet fire engine, with Bernie Winters acting out every boy's fantasy as our honorary fire chief for the day. Next, we have a veteran Rolls-Royce Alpine Eagle from 1914 with the lovely Carol Drinkwater, accompanied by a large cuddly toy. Navigating France's 1903 de Dion Bouton, we have Mr. William Rushton, a connoisseur of French bodywork. Next, we have the magical Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and look who's sitting pretty in it. Faith Brown and Arthur Mullard, holding onto their hats in case Chitty takes to the air, along with the irrepressible Dom Estelle in the ejector seat. In the beautiful 1935 Auburn Speedster is Patty Boulay. This fine car was reputedly driven by Marlene Dietrich in the film Desiree, so its pedigree is impeccable. In the 1935 MG, we have Liz Fraser holding 5 red balloons. The car cost £222, and the balloons, £3.50. The man who commissioned our next vehicle made just one specification: I want the most beautiful car in the world, and here it is. At the wheel of this exquisite Alfa Romeo, Lord Montague himself. In 1945, Prince Bernhard drove this car in the Brussels Liberation Day Parade. Speeding up behind, we have a great favorite with the children, the Outspan Orange. Followed by half motorbike, half car, the 1898 Royal Enfield Quad, piloted by the very able Sharon Davis. And now 3 of our girls in the 1914 Césaire Berwick, which was hit by enemy machine gun fire during the First World War. In the 1913 B-18, that's Best After Tests, motorbike and sidecar, we have the delightful Annika Rice. And finally, a replica of the 1912 London General B-type bus, filled with our hockey-playing usherettes.
Right, now the parade is over, we're ready for the questions, the observation questions, which, as you can see, are true or false questions. Ahead of me there, those 568 survivors. And here is the first question. You saw Arthur Mullard in the car Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Arthur was wearing a brown check deer stalker hat. True or false? True or false? Okay, 10 more seconds to make up your minds. Please go right inside the circle. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. You saw Arthur Mullard in the car Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Arthur was wearing a brown check deerstalker hat. True. Willie, do your worst. And there they go. Well done, survivors. Well done, all of you. The Auburn Speedster was reputedly driven by Marilyn Monroe in the film Desiree. True or false? Now, this could be a very frightening moment. This is tremendous. And the answer is true. No, it's not. It's all right. The series nearly came to a premature end there in the middle of the first show. Luckily, you're all correct. Now, do you stay where you are, or do you move back to true? 3 of our girls were in the 1916 Césaire Berwick. True or false? Think about it. There you are, a lot of you in the middle. 10 seconds to go. People crossing over. Will you blow the whistle? And the answer is false. Goodbye, everybody. So we're down to the final round now here at Bewley. And since 30 or a few more than 30 people are going on the next leg to Deauville, and then on later, if they win through again, to America, it's about 50-50 now. Half of you roughly will be going, half of you won't be going. Donald Campbell's record-breaking Bluebird. That's going to be the subject right now. It's one of the most magnificent of all the exhibits here at Bewley. It was built in 1960. It's over 30 feet long, and it cost £1 million to build. And the final question in this section of Ultra Quiz is contained in the cockpit of Bluebird. And it's been brought here by a man who's broken a few records himself, mainly box office records. So let's open the box.
Oh! At last, I'm free.
You are indeed. It's Mr. John Illman. Thank you very much indeed.
There for you.
There you are. Delivered by a first-class mail.
Oh,
thank you.
Very nice of you to say so, David.
How long have you been in there, actually?
4 days.
4 days,
yes.
Yes.
I've got the whole family in here, you know. I brought the cleaning lady. You can probably hear her hoovering back there somewhere. There's everything.
Good catering in there?
Very nice indeed. There's a smell of cooking coming from it, you can tell.
Yes, absolutely. Smells delicious. Absolutely. So good of you to join us today.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you, distinguished man of letters, Mr. John Inman.
Thank you. I've got to dash now. It's very fast, this, but it's hell on corners.
Well, do your best.
I'm on my way.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. On the 17th of July, 1964, Donald Campbell, driving this car, broke the existing speed record for a 4-wheel vehicle in 1964. What speed did Donald Campbell attain? Now, in order to help a bit, it's between 350 and 450. And over here, you'll see we've marked a grid with those numbers on it. And what's going to happen is our Ultra Quiz girls, our Ultra Cuisines, as Willie just called them, are going to come among you there and to check what your answer is, so you can give it, and it can be written down for posterity. And then if you'd make your way over to your number, the number you've selected, take as long as you want on this, because this is really vital. It all depends on this now. Half of you will be closest to being right. Think as long as you like. Somewhere between 350 and 450. Determined walk there. Over to 382 and 380, yes? 440. We're now coming up right up to the end. The last few names. The last 2 people come to take their position. Everybody has made their decision. Right, well, who goes on a special journey? Who goes off to the monorail, accompanied by our Ultra Quiz girls over there who'll show you the way. The judges have handed me the following numbers: 0461, 0585, 0148, 429, 0628, 0194. Well, there we are. Now, stay where you are, those of you who are still here, because we don't want you to be too disappointed. Bring on the bus, Willie. So if you'd like to stroll over and take your seats now on the bus, don't be too disappointed, because we've got a journey for you too. Well, ladies and gentlemen, after competing so well all afternoon, we thought it was only fair that you should have a special journey too. Quite a good one, we think, because in fact, the special journey that our friends whose numbers we read out are going on is a special journey indeed on the monorail, round and around and around. But the correct figure was 403, so you are going to Deauville! Correct! Bon voyage! We'll be with you next week on Ultra Quiz 84.